We'll attend the Go Irving Showcase.
We'll meet some talented high school artists.
We'll preview the Alamo Draft House.
And we'll go Hollywood at Texas Fest 2018. All this and more coming up About Town.
Hello everyone and welcome to About Town. I'm Ashley Owen-White.
And I'm Kathy Whiteman, and it is a true blast from the past to have you back on About Town. I think we figured out that the last time we saw you was somewhere in 2006,
yes.
2007.
Yes.
Well, catch us up. What's been keeping you busy?
This May I'll have been married 14 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And I have 2 boys, one 7-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Oh, double congratulations.
Yes, they keep me busy.
I remember those days. Mine are adults now and they still keep me busy.
Yes, isn't that weird how that works?
How that happens, yeah. But it's wonderful to have you back, and I hope we'll see a lot of you.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
So are we. And we're glad that you joined us today for details on the Irving Concert Series and the return of the Irving Concert Series for kids.
We'll also have movie news from Susan Kamyab later in the show.
As always, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know if there's a community event you'd like to promote on the show or a story you'd like to see us cover.
You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you.
The Irving Salvation Army provided the essentials at their Soup, Soap, and Hope luncheon. Susan Kamyab has the story in this week's Arts Review.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
The Las Colinas Country Club hosted the 9th annual Soup, Soap, and Hope Luncheon, benefiting the Irving Salvation Army.
The ladies that used to be in the slums of England, the lassies, they would take buckets of soup to give to the hungry. They would take soap because they needed bathing. And the hope was the hope of Jesus Christ.
Attendees enjoyed quiche, salads, and dessert while listening to guest speakers and a special musical performance by the Salvation Army Doughboys Singers. But this event was all about raising funds for the children attending after-school programs and community camps this summer.
They're exposed to chapel every morning, getting to know the love of Christ, getting to know of the love of the officers and the workers there at the Salvation Army. They're getting to go on various trips, maybe to Six Flags, museums, things that these children would never possibly see. So we're excited about that.
Though this event makes a big impact on the boys and girls of the Salvation Army, the hope is that citizens will continue to give back.
Support the Salvation Army. It's a good work. That's where the funds go. 97 cents of each dollar goes to help the people in the community.
Making a difference in the lives of children in the community. For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.
To learn more, visit salvationarmydfw.org or call 972-438-6553. When it comes to promoting our Irving ISD schools, the motto must be Go Big, as Susan Kamyab found out at the inaugural Go Irving Showcase. Here's a look.
More than 3,000 Irving ISD supporters attended the district's first Go Irving Community Showcase, held at Jack E. Singley Academy.
This is an opportunity to show all of the great things that happen in our schools every single day, to bring them to one location and invite the entire community to come out and experience it for themselves.
Every school within Irving ISD, starting from pre-K to high school, was represented and able to show what they have to offer.
Pierce Early Childhood School, it's registration time for pre-K. So we're inviting families in to get information on registration. So we're asking if you have a 4-year-old that's going to be 4 on or before September 1st, 2018, that you come in and see us. And all 3 pre-Ks are here, Kincaid, Pierce, and Clifton, to help in give families information about pre-K, and then just show them what they're going to learn when they're there.
In addition to learning about the different schools, the showcase featured specialty classes like culinary arts, law enforcement, and much more.
We also have an area for parent involvement. We're giving parenting classes and also our hippie classes as well. There's a job fair on the very first floor. In case you come and you see what you like and you say, hey, I want to work for Irving ISD as well, there's a place for you as well.
Seeing the effort put into each of these schools' showcases reminds the community about the importance of education.
I think it's the foundation for everything that you need to be successful. And I think Irving does a great job of preparing our children all the way from pre-K when they turn 4, all the way to when they graduate, whether they want to go to college or to a trade school or a career. I think we prepare them for whatever interests them to help them to learn and grow.
After discovering all the innovative things going on inside the classrooms, organizers hope the event will motivate parents to enroll their children in Irving ISD schools.
They're going to learn amazing things here. There's so many opportunities.
And we want the people to tell everyone the magic and excellence that's happening every day in Irving ISD.
The Go Irving Showcase proved that Irving's got a lot to cheer about. For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.
To learn more about the school district's programs, visit irvingisd.net.
Another thing that sets Irving schools apart is their commitment to the arts. Every year, students from grades K through 12 have an opportunity to show what they're learning at the annual exhibition of student art. This week, we'll meet some talented high school artists who show how much the visual arts have enhanced their education.
It's the annual Irving ISD High School Art Show. Selections of artwork from all over the district are being showcased at Irving Art Center.
You're going to have a combination of, you have paintings and drawings, we have 3D work, fibers, we have sculpture, ceramics, jewelry even.
After working hard all year, students are displaying some of their best work for the community.
It's like a recital for them, so it's a time for them to be able to get accolades from the public and see their work and compare it to others.
The general theme of the sculpture in itself is the facial expression of what. Its name is Nani, and that's Japanese for what, and you could imply the meaning.
Since it's freelance, it's more random, it's mixed emotions, so whenever you look at it, it's supposed to bring out your own emotions.
The process of creating an original work of art can be rewarding and therapeutic.
It calms me down. It's a way for me to get lost and kind of tune everything else out around me.
When I touch the paper, my hand just flows out. You know, my hand makes different objects, and those objects become materials that I think in my head. And then to me, I just bring it all to life, and it just appeals to me in a way that I think is unique and different.
While parents and the community are proud of these students' accomplishments, the event is particularly meaningful to their teachers.
I enjoy seeing the students' faces, the smiles on their faces when they walk in and see their work up, and I enjoy talking to the parents too.
Events like this are just great for our students. It gives them a chance to shine. It gives them a platform. Some students, this is their niche, and I just think it's a great way to celebrate.
Congratulations to all the Irving ISD students for another colorful and unique exhibit. For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.
The final exhibition of student art is the Senior Portfolio Show, currently on display in the Irving Arts Center main gallery through May 6th.
Spring is the perfect time for an outdoor concert.
And Irving Events has just the ticket. Jasmine Lee brings us the details.
Jasmine, it is great to see you.
Thank you. Great to be back.
We had to throw in that just the ticket because the ticket for this event is free, which is a great thing.
That's right. Free entry and free parking.
It can't get better than that. It
Absolutely
truly cannot.
not, except that it does.
Yeah, it does get better than that, doesn't it? Because for the concert series this time, you guys had sort of did a split thing. The concerts coming up have a different theme than the previous. Can you tell us?
Yes, we wanted to give people who like all different styles of music something for each one. So our April concerts were a vintage vibes theme.
Neat.
And it was just different decades in the past. 50s rock and roll, 20s big band and jazz, a little bit of funk and soul. And so there's something for everyone there. But now we're moving into our May shows and they have a really fun theme. We're doing Latin rhythms. And so there's so many types of Latin music. People can come out and do some salsa dancing. We've got some great Tejano music, which if they're not familiar with, is very similar to country music, great dancing. And then we're wrapping up with an amazing show by Bidi Bidi Banda. Now, Bidi Bidi Banda is a Selena tribute band.
Oh my gosh, hands down.
See, people are talking about it already. They perform all over the country. They are one of the best known tribute bands for Selena in the U.S. So we're fortunate to have them here in Texas.
Oh, I am so excited. And I have to just say, but wait, there's more.
And it's backed by popular demand because you guys did this last year, right?
Yes, so our kids' concerts are coming up. You know, we do our adult concerts in the evenings, but in May we bring out shows just for our little ones, preschoolers, toddlers, 5 and under, and they are a ton of fun. We have different music artists come out. They all have instruments, puppets, they sing, they dance, they get the parents and the grandparents up and moving around. But this year we've moved beyond just having great music. There's so many other great activities that are going to be happening. We have character visits. Some of the kids' favorite characters from TV and movies will be there to take pictures and hugs and high fives.
Oh boy.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to that. It's adorable to see the look in their eyes when they say, oh my gosh, I know that person. So we've also got craft activities. The kids get free musical instruments every single time they come. They might get a tambourine, a horn, so they can be a part of the show and not just observe the show.
How neat. That is great. I know they love that. So for the evening concert series, I know that you've got food trucks and things like that. What do concert goers need to know about coming out for the evening series?
Well, for the evening series, they can bring their own food. They can take advantage of the 3 different food trucks that we've got. They definitely want to bring a lawn chair or a blanket because it's open lawn seating. And then parking is free. Sometimes it gets rainy, it's spring, and if it rains, we don't cancel. We just move inside the Heritage Senior Center's ballroom. So visit the website and they'll know whether we're inside or out.
Okay, that's great.
So let me ask the same questions about the kids' concerts.
Kids' concerts also have free parking and admission. The gates of the Irving Soccer Complex open at 9 a.m. and the activities start right away. So I encourage people to come out right at the beginning and bring, again, blankets, lawn chairs, strollers, all welcome. It's open lawn seating again for the kids, and they go until about 11 o'clock. We also have a food truck that does desserts, Bahama Breeze, and so there'll be some great frozen treats. And I encourage the kids to bring a lunch, and they can actually stay afterwards and play on the playground at the soccer complex after the show's over.
And you have a rain plan for there as well.
That's right. So any of our shows that get rained out, nothing will be canceled. If the kids' concerts are rained out, we'll be moving into the Irving Arts Center. So again, just check the website if the forecast looks a little rainy, and it'll always let you know where the show's going to be.
Fantastic. Jasmine, thank you so much for being here. Folks, the next concerts come up on Friday, May 4th. 9 a.m. at the Irving Soccer Center, Mr. Willie for the kids, and in the evening at 7 p.m. at Whistle Stop Plaza. I think it's Grupo Stampede. So be there. Website is irvingevents.org.
This week, Susan Comyob looks at 2 horror movies, Blumhouse's Truth or Dare and A Quiet Place. She says one of these films is really good. Here's Susan with the review.
Are you aware that Olivia...
Another horror flick bites the dust. Blumhouse's Truth or Dare follows Olivia, a do-gooder college student who gets suckered to go on a spring break vacation to Mexico with her friends. While there, she meets a mysterious man who leads her and her friends to an abandoned church and convinces them to play an innocent game of Truth or Dare.
I could tell Olivia was an easy target. I brought you all up here because I'm okay with strangers dying if it means I get to live.
I'm seeing things. They soon come to find out that the game is haunted by a demon, and now they are forced to play the game forever or die. As ridiculous as the plot sounds, the film still manages to conjure up a few screams. The actual dares keep you on edge and can be a little gruesome at times, so in that sense, the film is effective. But as a whole, the movie flounders. The dialogue is cheesy and feels more like a teen drama series. But that's probably because Pretty Little Liars' Lucy Hale and Teen Wolf's Tyler Posey are the stars of the film.
We're not playing the game. It's playing us. So what do we do?
Only choose truth.
The young actors do a fine job, but I believe they're capable of giving much better performances in a more solid film. There's also way too much crammed into this movie. The few character backstories are rushed, and the journey to finding out how to end the game is confusing. Blumhouse's Truth or Dare may entertain its teen target audience with its attractive cast, intense moments, but their money might be better spent if they save this one for a rental.
You can't. It only ends when all the players are dead. And your turn's next.
Dare me to choose which one of you to kill.
Now, if you want to see a horror film in theaters that will actually scare you, I highly recommend John Krasinski's newest movie, A Quiet Place. there's a reason why this film is still generating buzz after weeks in the theaters. It's that memorable and that good. Krasinski's passion project, in which he directed, wrote, and starred in, is about a family's fight for survival from alien-like monsters with a keen sense of hearing. I leave you now with the rest of the film's preview and a disclaimer. Watch this one in silence. For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.
If we can't protect them, we have to protect them.
Blumhouse Truth or Dare and A Quiet Place are currently showing at AMC Irving Mall and Regal MacArthur Marketplace. For more of Susan's reviews and celebrity interview, visit thischickflix.com.
Irving will soon have another great place to check out new movies, as well as classic films like John Carpenter's Halloween. Susan Kamyab brings us a little preview of the Alamo Drafthouse.
Alamo Drafthouse is not your typical theater. They screen the classics along with new releases and host special events. And now there's one right here in Irving.
A theater for movie lovers by movie lovers. That is the key factor in Alamo Drafthouse cinemas.
When you come to see a movie in an Alamo, there's a personality there, and there's a heart and a passion for movies that comes through from everyone, from your server, your bartender, you know, people like me on the creative team. Everyone here loves the movies.
Alamo prides itself on showing screenings you won't see anywhere else.
We really believe in this kind of idea of preserving cinema and still showing movies on 35 millimeter and showing movies that, you know, not everybody would show.
The newest location at Toyota Music Factory in Irving plans to kick off their May opening with some highly anticipated blockbusters.
We opened with Infinity War, which we're very excited about, and then we, you know, kind of hit the ground running with Deadpool 2 and Solo, so we'll definitely be going all out for those movies in the ways that we do.
Alamo offers more than just movies. You can try some of their in-house scratch food during the film or at the Vetted Well restaurant bar that overlooks the outdoor center at the Music Factory. And given its proximity to John W. Carpenter Freeway, the creative team quickly decided on a signature theme for their lobby.
It seemed like a perfect excuse to kind of like repurpose it into, like, you know, the John Carpenter, who is, you know, as a brand, one of our favorite directors.
This witty theme is just one of the benefits of opening an Alamo Drafthouse in Irving.
It's a hub in terms of like the amount of companies and hotels and being so close to DFW Airport, and there's these kind of, I think when people come to Dallas, they come out to this area because there's so much stuff to do out here.
Alamo Drafthouse Las Colinas hopes to provide audiences with a movie-watching experience they won't forget.
There's nothing like going to the movies. It's a special experience, and you know, like I said, even if you're not this diehard cinephile, like people still like to go see those movies on opening nights. They still like to come see their favorite movie on the big screen. And so we try and give you that opportunity and make it special.
For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.
Alamo Drafthouse Las Colinas is located at 320 West Las Colinas Boulevard. You can check out the official ribbon cutting on the next edition of City Source.
Hollywood Goes Texas was the theme for this year's Texas Fest, the annual fundraiser for the Irving Healthcare Foundation. Here's Kathy with some highlights.
Hollywood Goes Texas? Maybe it's more like
Texas Goes Hollywood.
Of course. Whichever way it goes.
The biggest and best party of the year.
Texas Fest 2018 capitalized on the glamour and glitz of mid-century Hollywood at the Showbiz Studios in Las Colinas. And that meant bringing out the stars.
We have Marilyn Monroe here, Liza Minnelli is with us tonight,
Sylvester Stallone is here from his Rocky days.
Welcome to Texas.
And of course, the movie memorabilia was everywhere.
Henry Winkler's jacket from Happy Days behind us.
Faye Dunaway's dress is behind us.
From Chinatown.
It all combined to set the stage for raising lots of money for the Irving Healthcare Foundation.
We are blessed to be able to announce a $140,000 anonymous gift. Tonight, we hope to raise $140,000 that will match that. That $140,000 will fund an innovation project where we can follow people who we find are frequently in our emergency department.
One of the innovative ways this year's co-chairs devised to raise those matching funds involved this flashing boot pen and this mini Oscar.
We have an incredible raffle prize, which is a trip for 4 to Steamboat Springs for a week.
7 nights, 4 people. You have 2 years to use it.
And we're only selling 100 of those raffle tickets, and you get an Oscar with a number in it when you buy a raffle ticket.
Please buy several.
Attendees obliged, raising money for several important initiatives, including Canine Companions.
That it's a wonderful organization and that I couldn't see a better cause to go towards with what they do.
This year, we're setting up a special fund, the Fran Castles Memorial Fund.
Fran and James Castles chaired Texas Fest 2017. Fran was an ardent and dedicated supporter of the cause, and the fund will honor her memory.
And the goal is to train 2 canine companions that will be able to assist disabled people in the future.
More big goals made possible by local philanthropy.
Collectively, these women and men have raised more than $11 million, and it's all stayed right here in our community to be used to make people healthier.
This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.
To learn how you can keep Irving healthy, visit healthyirving.org.
Austin-based artist Stephen Lavaggi is known internationally as the Artist of Hope. His exhibit, Intuitives and Insights, is on display in Carpenter Lobby through May 27th. Here's a look and a list of other visionary ways to get creative about town. here are some ways to celebrate spring happening about town. Celebrating Irving, the City and the Man wraps up a series of wonderful and educational events on Saturday, April 28th with the Irving Trivia Contest. The fun starts at 9:30 a.m. at the West Irving Library.
Little ones can get ready for Mother's Day at Jumpstart Stories and Art. The theme for May is Moms Are Marvelous, and your preschooler will enjoy making a craft and listening to fun stories. That's Thursday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. at the Irving Arts Center.
The Irving Symphony Orchestra teams up with Los Camperos for Fiesta Tecalizo Mariachi at the Toyota Music Factory. That's Friday, May 4th at 8 p.m., presented by the U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce.
Notre Dame University was founded in 1842, and the new one-man show Soarin', A Notre Dame Story, brings the history to life. That's Thursday, May 10th at 6:42 p.m., which is 1842 in military time, at Carpenter Performance Hall. Call 972-252-ARTS for tickets. And that wraps up this edition of About Town. Thanks for joining us.
Please be sure to tune in next time for highlights from the North Texas Teen Book Festival and a preview of Mainstage Irving Las Colinas' The Full Monty.
We'll also meet more of Irving's talented young artists at the Senior Portfolio Show.
We'll leave you tonight with a look at Aurora Blue in performance at the Irving Concert Series on April 13th. For About Town, I'm Kathy Whiteman.
And I'm Ashley Owen-White. Have a good evening.
Tell them this for me. I'm so sad.